And Surah 41, also after 38, 39, is it 37 and 38 is a prostration. So, there we have it. And we'll come to that when we do. So another one of the ha. So before you, some say it's sort of a before you sort of theme. So let's see if you can understand that. In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful. Ha. A revelation from the compassionate, the merciful. A book whose verses are made plain. An Arabic Quran for men of knowledge. Announcer of glad tidings in charge with warnings, but most of them withdraw and hearken not, and they say, our hearts are under shelter from thy teachings, and in our ears is a deafness, and between us and thee there is a veil. Act, we verily shall act as we think right. Say, I am only a man like you. It is revealed to me that your God is one God. Go straight then to him and implore his pardon. And woe to those who join gods with God, who pay not the alms of obligation, and in the life to come believe not. But they who believe and do the things that are right shall receive a perfect recompense. Say, do ye indeed disbelieve in him who in 2 days created the earth? And do ye assign him peers? The Lord of the worlds is he, and he hath placed under the firm mountains, which tower above it, and he hath blessed it and distributed food throughout it for the cravings of all alike in 4 days, 4 times periods. Then he applied himself to the heaven, which then was but smoke, and to it and to the earth. He said, come ye, whether in obedience or against your will. And they both said, we come obedient. And he made them 7 heavens in 2 days, and in each heaven made known its office. And we furnished the lower heaven with lights and guardian angels. This the disposition of the Almighty, the All-Knowing. And they turn away and they say, I warn you of a tempest, like the tempest of Ad and Thamud, when the apostles came to them on every side, saying, worship none but God. They said, had our Lord been pleased, he had surely sent down angels, and in sooth your message who do not believe. As to Ad, they bore them proudly and unjustly in the land, and said, who is more mighty than we in prowess? Saw they not that God, their Creator, was mightier than they in the prowess, and they rejected our signs? Therefore on ill-omened days did we send against them an impetuous blast, that we might make them taste the chastisement of shame in this world. But more shameful shall be the chastisement of the life to come, and they shall not be the protected. And as to Thamud, we had vouchsafed them guidance, but guidance did they prefer but to guidance did they prefer blindness, wherefore the tempest of a shameful punishment overtook them for their doings. But we rescued the believing and the God-fearing, and warn of the day when the enemies of God shall be gathered unto the fire, urged on in bands, until when they reach it, their ears and their eyes and their skin shall be witness against them of their deeds, and they shall say to their skins, why witness ye against us? They shall say, God who gives giveth a voice to all things, hath given us a voice. He created you at first, and to him are ye brought back, and ye did not hide yourselves, though that neither your ears, nor your eyes, nor your skin should witness against you. But ye thought that God knew not many a thing that ye did, and this is your thought, that ye did think of your Lord hath ruined you, so that ye are become of those who perish. And be they patient still, the fire shall be their abode. Or if they beg for favor, yet shall they not be of the favored. And we appointed Satans as their fast companions, for it was they who made their present and their future state seemed fair and right to them. And the sentence passed on the peoples of Jinn, and men who flourished before them hath become their due, and they shall perish. That the unbelievers say, hearken not to this Quran, but keep a talking, that ye may overpower the voice of the reader. And this is the Faith Under Fire. If you ever seen, I don't know if the show still goes on, but there was a show called Faith Under Fire, and they'd invite people of other faiths, other Christian denominations, and they would just talk over them when they had a good point, and pretty much everybody had, pretty much schooled them as far as a debate, but they just, blustered over them. And it's also the people who listen to Quran as entertainment only, and they talk over it. They whether they've listened to it or not, it doesn't matter. They're not going back. They're not, you know, it's some of the same behavior. Hearken not, but keep talking, that you may overpower. This is what they say. Surely, therefore, we will cause the unbelievers to taste a terrible punishment, and recompense them according to the worst of their actions. This is the reward of the enemies of God.
Fire, it shall be their eternal abode, in requital for the gainsaying our signs. And they who believe not shall say, O Lord, show us those of the jinn and men who led us astray, both of them, but we will put under our feet, that they may be of the humbled.
But as for those who say, our God, our Lord is God, Eliyahu is a biblical way of saying this, and who go straight to him, the angels shall descend to them and say, fear not, neither be ye grieved, but rejoice in the paradise which ye have been promised. We are your guardians in this life and in the next. Yours therein shall be your soul's desire, and yours therein whatever ye shall ask for. The hospitality of a gracious, a merciful one, and who speaketh fairer than he who biddeth to God, and do the thing that which is right, and saith, I for my part am of al-Muslimin, al-Muslimin, al-Muslimin. One of the al-Muslimin, Muslimun, one of the same. Or for good and evil are not to be treated as the same thing. Turn away evil by what is better, and lo, he between whom and myself was enmity, shall be as though he were a warm friend, but not attain to this, save men steadfast in patience, and not attain to it except the most highly favored. And if an enticement from Satan entice thee, take refuge in God, for he is the hearing, the knowing. And initially, I thought there was one, and I thought, there's got to be another one like this. Like it, not exact. And turns out there are 4 that are kind of talking about this. Fastad billahi minash shaitanir rajim. is another one. And if an enticement from Satan entice thee, then take refuge in God, for he is the hearing, the knowing, and among his signs are the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. Bend not in adoration to the sun or the moon, bend in adoration before God, who created them both. If ye would serve him, but if they are too proud for this, then they who are with thy Lord do celebrate his praises night and day, and cease not. Prostrate facing Mecca on the 7 points, the toes, the knees, the hands, the nose, forehead point. And something linguistically about that verse, but I can't remember what it is, so you'll have to figure that out for yourself. And among his signs for this, that thou seest the earth drooping, but when we send down the rain upon it, it is stirred and swelleth. Verily he who giveth it life will surely give life to the dead, but his might extendeth over all things. They truly who with obloquy disown our signs are not hidden from us. I think Obloquy has a couple different pronunciations depending on your dialect. Lately, they've been trying to get me to say the British one when I spellings for things when I type. I don't know why it's not doing English on the things anymore. Maybe America's falling. I don't know. Disown our signs and are not hidden from us. Is he then who shall be cast
into the fire?
Are he who shall come forth secure on that day of resurrection in the better position? What do